In nature, cleistogamous flowers are self-pollinated. Oligospermia means what? Less number of sperm. Phenyl mercuric acetate is called as an antitransparent. In case of sickle cell anemia, the hemoglobin acquires the shape of a sickle. Every sapwood gradually gets converted into heartwood. So this bolting is induced by gibberellins, not by auxin. Welcome back to part 2 of KCET 2006 biology paper analysis. Moving on to question number 21. In nature, cleistogamous flowers are option A, self-pollinated, option B, insect-pollinated, option C, wind-pollinated, and option D, bird-pollinated. Insect-pollinated is also called as what? Entomophilous. Then wind pollination, anemophilous. Bird pollinated, we also use the word called zoophily. Right? So we know there are two types of flowers where self-pollination is possible. That is cleistogamous flowers and chasmogamous flowers. So cleistogamous flowers are flowers in which self-pollination takes place inside as the flowers remain unopened. For example, like we have peanuts, peas, and beans. So, in nature, cleistogamous flowers are self-pollinated. Option A, self-pollinated is correct. Option B, insect-pollinated is wrong. Option C, wind-pollinated is wrong. Option D, bird-pollinated is wrong. So, option A is correct. Moving on to question number 22. In the homeostatic control of blood sugar level, which organs function respectively as modulator and effector? Option A, liver and islets of Langerhans. B, hypothalamus and liver. C, hypothalamus and islets of Langerhans. And option D, islets of Langerhans and hypothalamus. Hypothalamus plays a very great role in regulating the blood glucose metabolism as a modulator. By modulating liver gluconeogenesis and initiating cellular response through signaling pathways. So the receptors for which are present on the cells of the liver and pancreas. So as we know, the very important part, endocrine part of pancreas called islets of Langerhans produces what? Glucagon. Alpha cells produces glucagon and beta cells produces insulin, which regulate the glucose level in the blood. So it is hypothalamus and islets of Langerhans of pancreas. So option A, liver and islets of Langerhans is wrong. Hypothalamus and liver is wrong. Option C, hypothalamus and islets of Langerhans is correct. Option D, islets of Langerhans and hypothalamus is wrong. Hypothalamus and islets of Langerhans. So option C is correct. Moving on to question number 23. Variable number of tandem repeats, that is VNTRs, in the DNA molecule are highly useful in option A, recombinant DNA technology. Option B, DNA fingerprinting. Option C, monoclonal antibody production. And option D, stem cell culture. DNA fingerprinting is the method of isolating, amplifying, and imaging the DNA fragments to make a DNA profile. As we know, VNTR are the regions or segments in the DNA which contain the nucleotide repeats. So, are highly useful in DNA fingerprinting. Option A, recombinant DNA technology is wrong. Option B, DNA fingerprinting is correct. Option C, monoclonal antibody production is wrong. Option D, stem culture is wrong. So, option B is correct. Moving on to question number 24. Which of the following represents a condition where the motility of the sperms is highly reduced? Option A, oligospermia. B, actinospermia. C, azoospermia. C, polyspermy. Oligospermia means what? Less number of sperm. Actinospermia means males will produce the males have poor sperm motility. That is, the male has poor sperm motility. Then azoospermia, absence of sperm in ejaculate. D, that is polyspermy, an egg has been fertilized by more than one sperm. So which of the following represents a condition where the motility of the sperm is highly reduced? It is actinospermia. Actinospermia. So option A, oligospermia is wrong. Option B, actinospermia is correct. C, azoospermia is wrong. D, polyspermy is wrong. So option B, actinospermia is correct. Moving on to question number 25. Identify from the following the only taxonomic category that has a real existence. Option A, genus. Option B, species. Option C, phylum. Option D, kingdom. In biology, a species is one of the basic unit of biological classification and it is a taxonomic rank or a category. So, a species is often defined as what? The largest group of organisms showing similar characteristics capable of interbreeding and producing fertile offsprings. So, identify from the following the only taxonomic category that has a real existence is what? Species. Option A, genus is wrong. Option B, species is correct. Option C, phylum is wrong. Option D, kingdom is wrong. So, option B, species is correct. Moving on to question number 26. Which of the following is used as an anti-transparent? What is an anti-transparent? That which reduces transpiration. We know transpiration is called as a necessary evil. Plants cannot avoid transpiration, which is nothing but expulsion of water in the form of water vapor. So option A, cobalt chloride. Option B, naphthol acetic acid. Option C, calcium carbonate. Option D, phenyl mercuric acetate. Among the four, phenyl mercuric acetate is called as an anti-transparent. Why? Because it is a very important anti-transparent which reduces transpiration in plants. So option A, cobalt chloride is wrong. Cobalt chloride is used to detect unequal transpiration. So option B, naphthol acetic acid is wrong. Option C, calcium carbonate is wrong. Option D, phenyl mercuric acetate is correct. So option D is correct. Moving on to question number 27. Maximum amount of oxygen is lost from the blood in the option A, capillaries surrounding the tissue cells. Option B, arteries of the body. Option C, capillaries surrounding the alveoli. And option D, left auricle of the heart. Capillaries carry the blood to the tissue. As we all know, blood is the main carrier of oxygen. The oxygen diffuses from the blood capillaries to the surrounding tissues due to diffusion gradient. As there is high gradient between the capillaries surrounding the tissue cells, so the oxygen easily diffuses. So maximum amount of oxygen is lost from the blood in the option A, capillaries surrounding the tissue cells is correct. So option B, arteries of the body is wrong. Capillaries surrounding the alveoli is wrong. Option D, left auricle of the heart is wrong. So option A is correct. Moving on to question number 28. In which of the following disorders blood has a defective hemoglobin? As we all know, hemoglobin is a carrier of oxygen. Option A, hemophilia. Option B, hematuria. Option C, hematoma. And option D, sickle cell anemia. In case of sickle cell anemia, the hemoglobin acquires the shape of a sickle shape like this. So it is a defective hemoglobin. So the RBC is it is sickle shaped. So it is thus a defective hemoglobin in which it cannot carry oxygen. And we know that even malaria, people who have this, people who are sickle cell anemic will also not get infected with malaria. So in which of the following disorders blood has a defective hemoglobin? That is sickle cell anemia. Hemophilia, it is due to there is no clotting factor. So option A is wrong. Option B, hematuria is wrong. Hematoma is wrong. Then clotting. Then D, sickle cell anemia is correct. So option D is correct. Moving on to question number 29. The common point of attachment of all the arms of polytene chromosome is known as. We know polytene chromosomes are also referred to as giant chromosomes. Option A, chromomere. Option B, centromere. Option C, chromocenter. And option D, centrosome. Polytene chromosomes, as we know, they are called as giant chromosomes found in the salivary glands of fruit flies, Drosophila melanogaster or midges. A point at which polytene chromosomes appear attached is known as chromocenter. It is known as chromocenter. And chromocenter is also a densely stained heterochromatic region present in the nucleus of few cells. So option A, chromomere, is wrong. Option B, centromere, is wrong. Option C, chromocenter, is correct. Option D, centrosome, is wrong. So option C, chromocenter, is correct. Moving on to question number 30. The following is a scheme showing the fate of carbohydrates during digestion in the human alimentary canal. Identify the enzymes acting at stages indicated as A, B, C, and D. Choose the correct option from those given. As we know, the enzymes play a great role in carrying on the process of digestion. As you know, the enzymes are specific in their action. So that is called as enzyme specificity, working as in a lock and key system. So here the diagram is given, a schematic diagram showing the fate of carbohydrates during digestion in the human alimentary canal. So we need to identify the enzymes. So starch is converted into maltose in presence of amylase. So A is amylase. Then B, lactose into galactose in presence of lactase. Then maltose into glucose in presence of maltase. As we know, enzymes are specific in their action. So sucrose into fructose, invertase into invertase. So A is amylase, B is lactase, C is maltase, and D is invertase. So A amylase, here it is A amylase, correct. Here also A amylase, correct. Here also A amylase, correct. Here also A amylase, correct. Go for the next one, lactase. Here it is maltase, so wrong. Here also it is maltase, wrong. Here it is invertase, so it is wrong. Here it is lactase, correct. Go to the next one, C is maltase. So here it is maltase, correct. D invertase, correct. So option D is the correct option. So option D is correct. Moving on to question number 31. As the secondary growth proceeds in a dicot stem, the thickness of option A, sapwood increases. Option B, heartwood increases. Option C, both sapwood and heartwood increases. Option D, both sapwood and heartwood remains the same. Increase in thickness or volume of stem due to the process of formation of secondary tissues is called as what? Secondary growth. Increasing in the girth or thickness of the stem. It occurs in usually only in dicots and gymnosperm, not in monocots. So during secondary growth, the thickness of heartwood increases because every sapwood gradually gets converted into heartwood. So heartwood increases. Option A, sapwood increases, is wrong. Option B, heartwood increases, is correct. Both sapwood and heartwood increases is wrong. Both sapwood and heartwood remains the same is wrong. So option B is correct. Heartwood increases. Moving on to question number 32. Which of the following animal can successfully reproduce without utilizing the process of mitosis? Option A, amoeba. Option B, hydra. Option C, tapeworm. And option D, cycon. Amoeba undergoes asexual reproduction by binary fission, so mitosis is involved. Hydra, budding. Budding is what? It is an outgrowth which is due to repeated mitotic cell division at that particular part, so mitosis is involved. Tapeworm, bisexual, so self or cross fertilization, again mitosis is involved. Cycon reproduces by formation of internal buds called gemmules, so there no mitosis, so it is cycon. Option A, amoeba, is wrong. Option B, hydra, is wrong. Option C, tapeworm, is wrong. Option D, cycon, is correct. So option D is correct. Moving on to question number 33. The synthesis of one molecule of glucose during Calvin cycle requires 12 molecules of ATP and 18 molecules of NADPH2, 6 molecules of ATP and 12 molecules of NADPH2, then 18 molecules of ATP and 12 molecules of NADPH2, 12 molecules each of ATP and NADPH2. For every carbon dioxide molecule for CO2 molecules entering the Calvin cycle, 3 molecules of ATP and 2 NADPH are required. To make 1 molecule of glucose, 6 CO2 molecules are required and the cycle turns 6 times. So the number of total ATP is equal to 3 into 6, that is 18. The number of total NADPH is 3 into 4, that is 12. So 18 molecules of ATP and 12 molecules of NADPH2. So here 12 molecules of ATP and 18 is molecules wrong. 6 molecules of AT and 12 molecules is wrong. 18 molecules of ATP and 12 molecules of NADPH2 is correct. 12 molecules each of ATP and NADPH2 is wrong. So option C is correct. Moving on to question number 34. Which of the following was likely to have been absent in a free molecular state in the primitive atmosphere of the Earth? Primitive atmosphere means the first atmosphere that was formed is called as the prebiotic atmosphere or primitive atmosphere. Option A, carbon. Option B, oxygen. Option C, hydrogen. And option D, nitrogen. As we all know that the primitive atmosphere was a reducing type of atmosphere with no oxygen or less oxygen. Now it is an oxidizing atmosphere where we have more of oxygen. So the primitive atmosphere of Earth was reducing atmosphere with no oxygen, but was rich in what? Water vapor, carbon monoxide, nitrogen and hydrogen. So option A, carbon is wrong. Option B, oxygen is with no oxygen is correct. Option C, hydrogen is wrong. Option C, D, nitrogen is wrong. So option B, oxygen is the correct answer. Moving on to question number 36. In the members of family Malvaceae, anthers are described as, like for example, if we take hibiscus, which belongs to family Malvaceae, the anthers are described as option A, Diadelphus and Dithecus, option B, Diadelphus and Monothecus, option C, Monoadelphus and Dithecus, and option D, Monoadelphus and Monothecus. So the androecium of Malvaceae members consists of numerous Monoadelphus stamens, all bundled into one bundle with apically divergent filaments bearing one-celled anther, that is Monothecus. So it is called as what? Monoadelphus and Monothecus. So option A, Diadelphus and Dithecus is wrong. Option B, Diadelphus and Monothecus is wrong. Monoadelphus and Dithecus is wrong. Option D, Monoadelphus and Monothecus is correct. So option D is correct. Moving on to question number 36. In the operant system, the repressor protein can bind only with the option A, structural gene, option B, regulator gene, option C, operator gene, D, promoter gene. A repressor protein binds to a site called operator gene. In this case, the operator is a region of DNA that develops with or lies just downstream of the RNA polymerase binding site, that is the promoter. That is, it is between the promoter and the genes of the operator. So it is operand. So it is operator gene. So option A, structural gene is wrong. Option B, regulator gene is wrong. Option C, operator gene is correct. Option D, promoter gene is wrong. So option C is the correct answer. Moving on to question number 37. The following is a diagram of the just spawned frog's egg, laid frog's egg, with the parts labeled from A to E. Identify the parts and choose the correct option from those given below. Cytoplasm, plasma membrane, vitelline membrane, yolk, jelly coat, same. That is how it is given. So here in this diagram, A, we can see it is cytoplasm. Then B, we can call it as the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane. Then C is vitelline membrane. Vitelline membrane. And D, we can see it is yolk. And E is, we can see it is a jelly coat. It is a jelly coat. So A, cytoplasm, B, plasma membrane, C, vitelline membrane, D, yolk, E, jelly coat. So A is cytoplasm. A, cytoplasm. Here also cytoplasm, here also. Here it is yolk, here it is yolk. So these two options are wrong. Go to the next one. B, plasma membrane. So here it is correct. Here it is B, vitelline membrane. So this is also wrong. C, vitelline membrane. Correct. This is correct. D, yolk. Correct. E. Jallikottu correct. So option A is correct. Option A is correct. Moving on to question number 38. The rate of transpiration will be very less in a situation where groundwater is sufficiently available, B. Wind is blowing with very high velocity, C. Environment is very hot and dry, relative humidity is very high. Rate of transpiration depends on the number of various factors, like it may be carbon dioxide, concentration, temperature, light, humidity, etc. The most very important factor which governs the rate of transpiration is vapor pressure gradient, which exists between the leaf mesophil and the atmosphere. Thus, more humidity, lesser the rate of transpiration, and vice versa. So, option A, groundwater is sufficiently available, is wrong. Option B, wind blowing with very high velocity, is wrong. Environment is very hot and dry, is wrong. Relative humidity is very high, is correct. So, humidity, more humidity, lesser the rate of transpiration, and lesser the humidity, more will be the rate of transpiration. So, option D is correct. Moving on to question number 39. Column 1 lists the components of the body defense. So, components here, components, and column 2 lists the corresponding description. So, this is the description. Match the two columns, choose the correct. A. Active natural immunity. B. First line of defense. C. Passive natural immunity. D. Second line of defense. Their column 2, injection of gamma globulins, complement proteins and interferons, direct contact with the pathogens that have entered inside, surface barriers, antibodies transferred through the placenta. A is active natural immunity, direct contact with the pathogens that have entered inside. Then B, first line of defense, that is surface barriers. Then passive immunity, antibodies transferred through placenta. Then second line of defense, complement proteins and interferons. That is A is R, B is S, C is T, and D is Q is the correct option. A is R. In the first option, A is yes. So this is only wrong. Option B, A is R is correct. Here also option B, A is R is correct. Here it is A is T. So this option is wrong. Go for the next one. B is yes. Here also B is correct. Here also B is correct. Go for the next one. C, T. Here it is C, Q. So this is wrong. Here it is C, T correct. D, Q. So option C is the correct option. Moving on to the 40th question. Which of the following is not an influence of auxin? Apical dominance, B. Parthenocarpy, C. Tropic movements, D. Bolting. Bolting is when agricultural and horticultural crops prematurely produce a flowering stem before the crop is harvested in a natural attempt to produce seeds and hence reproduce. So this bolting is induced by gibberellins, not by auxin. It is seen in crops like lettuce, beetroot, celery, onion, etc. So which of the following is not an influence of, the rest are the influence of auxins. So bolting is not an influence of auxin. Option A, apical dominance is wrong. Option B, parthenocarpic is wrong. Parthenocarpy is wrong. Option C, trophic movement is wrong. Option D, bolting is correct. Hope you all have understood 40 questions of Karnataka CET 2006 biology paper analysis. So I'll be back with part 3.